Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Previously, the investigation in the prison was going along quite smoothly, but then some bullcrap happened, as it usually does. One Justine Courtney and the new apprentice prosecutor, Sebastian DeBest, that's right, they showed up and kind of muscled Edgeworth out on the grounds that he violated extraterritorial rights by kind of bossing his way into the president's plane in the first case. But even still, Miles has shown up to speak to the accused in this murder trial. One Simon... I forget his name. What was it? Hold on. Simon Keyes. That's it. And hopefully that's going to be Edgeworth's in to get back on this case by being the prosecutor for this man. So, let's go. I know Simon has to be innocent, Mr. Edgeworth. Can't we do something? Simon Keyes. Yes? You are Mr. Knightley's best friend. You only just met with him 2 days ago. You say you didn't kill him. Are you certain about this? Yes, I am. I wouldn't harm a fly. I see. That's enough for me. I shall offer my assistance in proving your innocence. Oh, what's the point in helping little old me? It's not just for you. This case, I have a personal stake in it as well. That's right. We gotta get back at those two from yesterday. Yeah, I'm fired up, sir. But I don't have any investigation rights at the moment. Since I won't be able to obtain information myself, your role is most vital. I'm sure we can rely on you to fill in any holes in the information we have. Help us help you. That's all I ask. Oh, I just had an idea. Why don't you just borrow a defense attorney's badge, sir? That seems illegal as all get out. Come on, there's no way Mr. Edgeworth could do that. This isn't the time to be joking around. Okay. If Kay is actually going to side like that, I'm betting Edgeworth might actually say, actually, that might not be a bad idea. But I wasn't joking. Helping the suspect is a defense attorney's job, pal. Jeez, don't worry about that. It doesn't matter what Mr. Edgeworth's job is. All we gotta do is find the real murderer. So, let's get moving. Okay, pal. I'm sure you understand, but if the investigation results prove that you are the murderer, no hard feelings, but I will show no mercy. Eek. But you don't need to be scared. I believe in your story, at least for now. All you need to do is believe in us and wait patiently. There's nothing to fear. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off. Eat free, live free in prison. That's cheery. So we're all fired up and ready to go. But we still can't enter the part of the prison where the murder occurred. If you can't investigate, the only thing you can do now is defend him in court, sir. But how are we supposed to do that? We can't. Huh? Ooh, who is this? Oh, it's Ray. If it isn't Prosecutor Edgeworth and his merry gang, what are you guys doing here? Did you come here to harass Mr. Edgeworth again, pal? What are you talking about, big guy? Uncle Ray's just here to do his job. Your job? Oh yeah, you're a defense attorney, right? Okay, you're as beautiful as ever. Beautiful. I might not look like it, but your Uncle Ray is a hotshot defense attorney. I'm here to meet with a new client today. What was his name again? Shy Monkeys or something? Wait a second. Isn't there... Wait a second. Wait just one goddamn second. Isn't there a person on my Discord named Shy Monkeys? Wait a second. Huh. Did you get your name from this? What? You mean Simon Keys? That's it, Kay. Looks like you know the deal. Mr. Edgeworth, he's the defense attorney. I thought as much. Guess we have no choice but to resort to that method. In the past, whenever I had to investigate cases I was not placed in charge of, I was able to gain access by becoming a subordinate to whomever was in charge. Not my preferred option, but it's the only one I have now. Mr. Shields, if I may ask. By the way, I don't take on sidekicks. I refuse to take on male assistants who lack charm. Especially someone who was like a son to Von Karma. Mr. Shields, as I thought, he won't forgive me so easily. Mr. Shields, I understand that you cannot forgive me for what I've done. I am also fully aware of your hatred towards those involved with Von Karma. I don't know if you'll believe me, but I am no longer the same as I was back then. Back when I idolized Von Karma. Yeah, pal, Mr. Edgeworth is a changed man. Sure, he may have been a cruel, inhuman prosecutor in the past. But now, he's completely different, pal. When you put it that bluntly, it kind of hurts. That's right. Mr. Edgeworth's not a bad guy anymore. I wouldn't even call him a prosecutor. He's more like, a hero, yeah. He even helped me out in that big case last month. A hero? That's some pretty big talk there, Missy. He's a magnificent hero. Although he'd be no match for a great thief like me. Mr. Shields, don't the actions of the PIC appear strange to you? I believe there may be something else hidden behind this case. I can't afford to quit at this juncture. Please, let me help you with the investigation. I am begging you. I never expected you to grovel like this. It sure looks like you've changed all right. And I'm kinda interested in the cause of all this. You're interested in what changed me? If I had to say, it would probably be the courtroom itself. All the experiences I've had and all the people I've met inside the courtroom. And perhaps reuniting with my old friends. This is nice. It's not often that Edgeworth actually shines a light on how much he's changed. This is nice. I never expected you of all people to change. Who would have thought that you'd lay open your heart like that? I'm sure that man would be surprised as well. Guess I can't turn you away. Okay, maybe it's not Gregory. Yeah, I looked up the name. Gregory Edgeworth. After all, Miles and Gregory kind of parted ways when he was a small child. Miles, that is. Like, okay, actually, no, you could say, like, Ray's been telling Gregory all about the person Edgeworth grew up to be. And so now the story about how Miles has changed would surprise him. I don't know. It may be long overdue, but allow me to properly reintroduce myself. If you would be so kind as to read this. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh. Edgeworth Law Offices. Raymond Shields, head attorney. Edgeworth? Mr. Shields was an assistant to my deceased father. Called it! I freaking called it! I called it! Gregory Edgeworth. Really? Your father was a defense attorney? So that means that man Mr. Shields talked about is... Correct, my cute little K. Prosecutor Edgeworth's old man. I never changed the name of the firm. It's my way of showing my appreciation for his help. Prosecutor Edgeworth. No, wait. Miles. Uncle Ray doesn't fully trust you just yet. It may have been temporary, but the fact remains you were once a disciple of Von Karma. You say that you've changed, but you'll need to prove it to me with your actions. Even your old man would have wanted it this way. Yes, I understand. Alright, I'm getting tired of all this stuffy talk, so let's give it a rest and move on. For now, I'll make you my temporary assistant. How does that sound? I'm sorry to trouble you. But this outcome is kind of moving, yeah? The prodigal son returning to work in his late father's law firm. What about me? What about me? Of course, you can help too, Kay. Alright, thanks a lot, Mr. Shields. I mean, boss? Now then, let's get right to work. Let's see. First off, what do you think we should do, Miles? That's right, I had some unfinished business yesterday. So it wasn't the victim, but rather it was the first person to discover the body who screamed. Why don't we find them and listen to what they have to say? Yeah, that's it. Uncle Ray thinks so too. Upbeat as always. Okay, with that decided, let's hurry up and grill him.
Sir, what am I supposed to do? Detectives can't help defense attorneys.
I can't just leave him be. Detective, I will give you a special assignment. I want you to assist Mr. DeBest in his investigation and follow his orders. And then, if you discover anything useful, I want you to share it with us. Detective, this is a job that only you can do. Can we count on you?
Yes, sir. Leave it to me. I'm really good at leaking investigation reports to defense attorneys.
I guess he kind of is, isn't he? Normally, that would be a problem for me, but it may come in handy this time. God bless that man. Alright, let's get moving, shall we? Time to go to jail. Oh my god, that pony's like little Sebastian. Until I learn an official name, until further notice, that pony is Little Sebastian. Now then, where's the person who's first discovered the body? For now, all we can do is ask around. Hold it right there. Oh! Okay, this is probably the warden. Alright, let me think of a name. Let me guess the name. No, I'm bad at guessing names. Who is this woman? Excuse me, but... Oh, you are simply irresistible.
Do you mean me?
Very nice indeed. What an elegant mustache.
It's a pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. Defense Attorney Ray Shields, at your service. How about we exchange greetings with a hug?
Oh! Oh! Little fox, it's alive!
It was going for the hug. Look at the little posies. Oh!
But of course.
Aw. Oh. Uncle Ray's lips.
A proper greeting should begin with a hug and a kiss.
Oh my.
It's almost like it was stolen from him.
Yes, a remarkable feat of quickness that would put a great thief to shame. Does that count as sexual assault? I don't like that.
I feel that close contact is very important. This goes for my family here and my home as well.
Oh, she's like, she must be behind all of the animals.
Quite a splendid way of thinking there. I am the warden, Patricia Rowland.
Oh. Patricia Rowland. Patricia Rowland. Okay, what does the title patrician mean? I know that's a title. I feel like that's the key to the pun here. Huh.
But please, just call me Patty.
Oh, yeah, she pets the animals. She pets the pets. She gives them a pat. Okay.
The warden.
So she's in charge of the prison and detention center. Nice to meet you. I am Miles Edgeworth. I'm Mr. Shields' assistant. Pardon me for asking, but were you here in the prison yesterday?
But of course, yesterday was a day that I wouldn't have missed for the world.
Wouldn't have missed for the world? Did you have some kind of important meeting?
Oh, heavens no, I despise meetings. It was the animal show, of course.
Wait a second, this music, wait a second. I know this music. Oh no. Hold on.
A wonderful spectacle featuring animals dancing and flying through the air. I always see it along with everyone else in our home. We're one big, happy family. We built a special stage in the courtyard just for this performance.
A performance for the prisoner's enjoyment. Yesterday, Albert mentioned some kind of recreation. I suppose the animal show was what he was referring to. When did the show take place?
It started at 8 a.m. and ended around 10 a.m.
The body was... Wait, I don't think we ever found the time of death for the body, did we? Oh, that's exactly when the body was discovered. So whoever saw the show would probably have an alibi.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. I have business to attend to. Please take your time and have a look around our home.
What a nice lady. I like her.
So, where should we start, Mr. Edgeworth?
There was a prisoner who heard the scream from the person who first discovered the body. Let's start by talking with him. Ah. Well, that can control at last.
Yeah, what's up?
Here's our chance, Mr. Edgeworth. While that demon lady is gone, we can snoop around. Demon? Is she referring to Judge Courtney? I don't approve of your words, but let us carry on with the investigation. All right, let's do it. Little Sebastian. They even have a pony. Little kids could ride it. How nice, it's like a zoo. Although, it's the humans who are treated like animals in here. Do you think they'd find out if I took one home with me? I think that if you did that, you'd be the one behind bars. I really can't interact with the bird. Really? Huh. That's genuinely surprising. And a bit of a shame. Oh well. Uncle Ray's lips. Oh, he's still bothered about that, huh? You seem to be in quite a shock. Isn't Warden Roland the... Warden Roland? Warden Roland, is that a pun? I don't think so. The type of beauty Mr. Shields likes? A hug is a greeting, but a kiss is on a whole different level. Your Uncle Ray needs time to mentally prepare himself. I didn't think you would be such a shy guy, Mr. Shields. Somehow, I don't think that's the problem here. Can I show him the badge now? Is something new? No, we saw this. Yeah. I can't skip forward. I think every time there's a new session, whenever I load up the game from a save file, any prior dialogue can't be skipped forward. I don't think the game stores the info of what you've already seen. Okay, assistant's job. Hey Miles, about your face. Could you loosen it up a bit? Since you're going to be Uncle Ray's assistant, you'll need to smile more. Being an assistant and smiling more have nothing to do with one another. That's not true. A smile is the first step to building trust with a client. First, show a refreshing smile to put them at ease, then give a wink to capture their heart. End with a hug and exchange business cards. That's how you open up a client's heart. Let's just keep that to ourselves, please. Well, managing the law firm was quite tough at first. It was difficult inheriting the business from Gregory. Is that so? What kind of requests do you usually receive at the office? Usually requests to defend suspects in murder cases and various sorts of legal counsel. Well, our basic policy was, we welcome everyone. Did you ever have to turn down any requests? Well, if the client wasn't cute enough. I thought everyone was welcome. I'm kidding, that was a joke. We accept clients of all sorts. With Greg's name on the line. I couldn't do a half-hearted job. The Edgeworth Law Offices, the law firm that my father built. Man, interesting new info. Okay, this guy didn't have his own profile, but... Where is the person who first discovered the body, right now? Around this time, I think you should be in the workroom in the back. The workroom? I should go take a look. Piggy! It's a pot-bellied pig. Let's hope it doesn't become dinner. How nice, it's like a zoo! Although, it's the humans who are treated like animals and... Oh yeah. Monkey! There's a monkey on that hill, Mr. Edgeworth. Hardly an appropriate spectacle for a prison. When you see stuff like this, You can really feel the tension rise. I hope you're not expecting me to agree with you. Also, Kay, just so we're clear, I don't want to see you climbing that hill. But someone's gotta show that monkey who's boss. Don't provoke the monkey. Ah, the fearsome Legomorph of Cairnabog. What's a rabbit doing here? I almost stepped on it. How nice, it's like yeah. Where does this door lead to? Don't you feel some strange vibes coming from that door? Maybe they've got a deadly criminal locked up inside. That certainly is possible. It would be best not to get too close. Huh? I was just kidding. It's not named on the map, but... Hey, you there. I'd like to ask you some questions. So cute, meow. It really is, meow. Hey, you. Meow. He finally noticed me. By the way, what's this cat's name, meow? His name is Nermal, meow. Is that a Garfield reference? That's enough. Carry on with your duties. What we have here is a failure to communicate. That man has the most important job in the world. Hello? Is this occupied? Okay, that's not a restroom. Hey, guard, do you have a minute? Sir, what is it? Is anyone using that workroom right now? Presently, there is one prisoner working inside. I'm positive he's been in there since the noon roll call. We would like to ask the prisoner a few questions, if that is acceptable. Yes, sir. I'll bring him out, so please wait a moment. Who's it gonna be? I'll leave this to you, Miles. What do you mean? Because I don't know what kind of scary guy will come out of that room. Mr. Shields, you're a scaredy cat? Even though you're an adult? Same to you, Kay. Here he comes. Oh! Frankly, I did not see that coming. Oh my god, it's him! Oh my god, it's him! Wow. The man who started it all, huh? Oh my god, they brought back Frank Saw It. Holy crap. Wow. I see his mannerisms have not changed. Also, I see barber tools. I see a comb and scissors on his pouch. Maybe he gives the animals haircuts. Huh. Oh, good day to you, sirs. Are you the ones who requested my presence? He doesn't seem like a dangerous criminal. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor. A prosecutor, is that right? I'm Ray Shields, a defense attorney. Mr. Shields, his demeanor completely changed once he saw who we were dealing with. Sorry about that. My assistant says strange things sometimes. He's not a prosecutor, just my assistant. Hey, get your act together, Miles. I guess I messed up. I forgot about my new job. No wonder I thought you were different from the prosecutor who visited me yesterday. It looks like he's already spoken to DeBest. May we ask you a few questions? Oh yes, of course you may. My name is Frank Saw It. Okay, go for it, Miles. I guess I'll be asking the questions after all. Mr. Sawit, you are aware of the murder that occurred here yesterday, correct? Where were you when the body was discovered? I was in this room where I had been working. What kind of work? Well, my goal is to become a pet groomer. An animal beautician, so to speak. Oh yes, I was inside cultivating my skills. In any other prison, such training would be unheard of. That was all, honestly. I did not see a thing. Why did he say that? I haven't even asked him anything yet. Which is why, sad to say, I won't be any help to you.
Hold it!
Mr. Sawit, I haven't asked you anything yet. No, wait, that... Even if you were to ask, I would not... You know something, don't you? That's... It seems he is indeed hiding something. Let's try to press it out of him. Yeah, this guy, just like before, he's gonna crumble like a deck of cards. Or house of cards. First, let us assess the layout of the board. My opponent's condition is... Wow. Wow, here I was saying he's gonna crumble like a house of cards, and he has more constitution than anyone we've met before. Uh-huh. And boy, I cannot help notice, but there is a conspicuous space above that pawn for a fourth piece. I'm afraid I didn't see a thing, so I won't be any help to you. This man's expressions do not change much. It's a true poker face. It may be difficult to read his emotions from his body language. Perhaps I should focus on how he phrases his words. It may reveal what's on his mind. Now, for the opening move, I'll start by asking about who this man is. Even if he hides his emotions, if I push the right buttons, I'm sure I'll cause a change. Logic chess, begin! Are you involved with this case? Are you referring to the murder that occurred inside this prison? I had nothing to do with it at all. Is that true? I would never dream of being involved in a murder plot. How should I put it? I'm an upright model citizen after all. If you have no more use for me, may I leave you now? Oh, too passive. Yeah, I was anxious to pick a choice because of the ticking time. Model citizen is patently absurd. He's a prisoner. That's on me. Common sense tells me an upright model citizen would never have ended up behind bars. Well, that is... Tell me what you know about the incident. I already told you I don't know a damn thing. I really don't know anything. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for that outburst, but I will be of no assistance. Pardon my rudeness. It's just that the murder occurred in this rather confined prison. It seems unnatural that you do not know anything about it. Unnatural? Is that so? If you're looking for the person who discovered the body, you should try someone else. Did I say who we were looking for? How did you know that we were looking for the person who discovered the body? I don't recall saying a word about that. Are you sure you don't know anything? No, it was merely a hunch I had. I am but a humble pet groomer in training. I honestly have no recollection of the murder. I am positive that this man is hiding something. For my next move, I'll ask him about his movements on the day of the murder. Ah, healed a bit. This man has suppressed his emotions. I'll expose his true nature hidden beneath that suspicious smile. Let's talk about what happened on the day of the murder. If you truly had nothing to do with it, there shouldn't be a problem, correct? Oh, well, on the day of the murder, there was a lot going on. Tell me about the state of the prison. What was the state of the prison at the time? I don't remember it too well. My memory is rather poor. I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Yeah, I need to figure out what the, how to prove that there was a show. Maybe I should try another line of attack. Tell me what you were doing on that day. As I mentioned earlier, I was cultivating my skills as a groomer in training. I was trimming the coats of the animals at the time. Didn't the murder cause a panic? I imagine the entire prison must have been in an uproar. Well, but there was no panic. I could even hear someone's voice. Wait and see. If you have no more... Oh, too passive. Okay. So go for his movements. Was it a scream that you heard? Someone's voice. Judging from the circumstances, I suppose it was a scream that you heard. So you do have a recollection of the murder. You kept insisting that you knew absolutely nothing about the murder, but you do not give credence to your claims. Erg! Well, I thought I heard someone's voice, but in any case, I don't remember it very well. The scream at the time of the murder, it might be a clue. I better keep that in mind. Okay, we have a clue. Now we can talk about the state of the prison. Maybe. I don't remember it too well. My memory is rather poor. Let's try using that clue. You don't remember? Ridiculous. Didn't you say earlier that you heard a scream? That wasn't... I could very well be mistaken. At any rate, I honestly do not remember. You still do not remember. Enough with your lies. I ain't lying, you... I mean, I'm telling the truth. You're angry, aren't you? Haven't you realized it yet? I have you cornered. Oh. That's right. When they get angry, you go on the defensive. One day I'll remember. Oh god, I need to go through all that again? Okay. At least I can skip forward. In any case, I was absorbed in grooming the animals. By the way, how skilled would you say you are in animal grooming? My technique with the scissors still needs some work. Scissors. But I am very confident in my handling of the animals. When the animals become frightened, I calm them with my gentle hands. Frightened? Why would the animals have become frightened? I don't think that's a common occurrence. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? Perhaps the reason they were frightened is because of someone's scream. Why are you trying so hard to hide a fact that there was a scream? Are you concealing some vital information from me? Ugh! I am doing nothing of the sort. It's true that I heard some sort of scream, but I'm not trying to hide it. He's starting to show his true colors. I should be more aggressive with my next move. I'll ask him about the scream. Full heal. Damn. It's time to give him a taste of the futility of keeping a secret from me. When did you hear the scream? That's it. I just remembered. At the time of the murder, there was an event going on. It was the animal show. I had gone there to see it. So you're saying that since you were watching the show, you did not hear the scream? That's completely different from everything you've said up until now. Shut up. So what if it is? I mean, my memory is just so hazy. The animal show was very enjoyable. What kind of animals performed in the show? Well, I believe I saw a whale. Oh my god, that is not even close to being believable. You didn't see the show, did you? You liar, you didn't see the animal show at all. I almost wish I asked, did you ride the whale? Well, that is, I sort of saw it and I sort of didn't. He didn't see the show. This could be a clue. Who did the scream belong to? Do you know who the scream belonged to? Well, I was mistaken. When the incident occurred, I just happened to be in the courtyard. That's why I did not hear the scream. Let's try using that clue. Just how deep are you going to dig your pit of lies? It's obvious that you did not see the animal show. Erg. There's no way out of this. Tell me what really happened. Confess everything you know about the scream. I cannot answer what I cannot answer. Yeah, it's patently obvious he's being silenced somehow, under like some sort of threat. I didn't hear the scream from the person who discovered the body. Don't you mean the victim's scream? That's strange. Normally, if you hear a scream during a murder, it's usually from the victim. Why would you think the scream was from the person who discovered the body? Oh, my mistake. How? How did you know the scream was from the person who discovered the body? Well, that's because... You're the one who found the body. Allow me to answer for you. That is because you're the one who discovered the body. He saw it. You saw it again. And the scream that was heard when the murder occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you when you discovered the body. Rog! Just who do you think you are? It is just as you say, but what gives you the right to do this? Checkmate. Logic chess complete. Oh yeah. It's now clear who discovered the body. You have no more reason to withhold your testimony,
correct?
Very well, I'll tell you. But I doubt my testimony is worth hearing.
Whether or not it is worth hearing is for me to decide. I will expose the truth with my own hands. That is my sole duty.
I think you're a little off there, Mr. Edgeworth.
What do you mean?
We're not trying to expose the truth. We're trying to save Simon. Isn't our goal to help out our clients? I mean, you're not a prosecutor right now. You're a defense attorney's assistant.
Well said there, Kay. She's right on the money, Miles. The official task of the Edgeworth Law Offices is to defend our clients. Your old man, who founded the firm, truly valued the bonds he had with his clients. So, if you're not willing to do the same, maybe you aren't cut out for this job. I don't want to fire you on the spot either, so have a heart, okay? The heart of a defense attorney, huh? In any case, it's important that we hear the testimony of the person who discovered the body. Start talking, Mr. Sawit. Tell me what happened when you found the body. Right on.
I was in the workroom over there practicing my skills.
Now, is this workroom A or B? That is critical.
By some chance, I got curious about the adjacent workroom and went up to the door. I peeked in through the small window on the door.
You need a security guard to open the doors for you. How did you get out of your workroom so easily?
Then I saw him lying there. Man, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself letting out a scream.
Also, the body was lying too far to the left in the room to be visible from the door. If I may confirm one thing, you are in the room right next to the one where the dead body was found.
Within the prison, we call it Workroom B.
And you were in there the whole time on the day of the murder?
Yes. After the 7 a.m. roll call, I remained inside the whole time. In this prison, we have roll call 3 times a day. At 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m.
And they check the workrooms during those times, too?
Exactly.
I see. So, during the 7 a.m. roll call, there was nothing amiss. And Knightley's body was not in the workroom yet. Aha! So the body occurred sometime between 7 sharp and 10 sharp. I get it. So it sounds like the murder occurred after 7 a.m., right?
And that's right when the animal show started. Correct. The other prisoners went to see the animal show.
Meaning anyone who did not see the show does not have an alibi. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Sawit?
Yes, that is certainly true. However, I merely discovered the body.
His testimony has a clear contradiction. I should press him about that first. Rebuttal. I will butt your owl.
I was in the workroom over there practicing my skills.
Hold it!
By practicing, you mean, of course.
Yes, my grooming training, for I am a model prisoner.
I somehow doubt that.
By some chance, I got curious about the adjacent workroom, so I went up to the door.
Hold it!
You were curious about the adjacent room.
Precisely. I felt a need to look inside.
Why did you feel that way?
Even if you ask me why, I just did it on a whim. So you weren't concentrating on your training?
No, nothing of the sort, for I am a model prisoner. It's just that the other prisoners had left to see the animal show, which is why I was feeling somewhat lonely. Yeah, that's like being stuck in a classroom after school's let out. Yes, that's right, and since I couldn't enter the other workroom, I peeked in through the small window on the door.
The small window, so you couldn't get a clear look.
Indeed. As you can see, there is a grill covering the window. It does not offer a wide view at all. Normally, the guards use it to check inside the rooms, right? Precisely. You seem to be well versed in this matter. Well, I happen to know a thing or two about prisons, you know.
What does she mean by that? I'll have to find out the details later.
In any case, I peeked into the room from the window. Then I saw him lying there, a man, not moving, dead.
You knew it was a man right away.
It was clear, judging from his physique and clothing. Even the fact that he was dead was plain as day.
You could tell he was dead through that tiny window.
Well, it's not the first time I've seen a dead body. Huh? What? So you mean the reason you're in here is because... I'm ashamed to admit it, but it is as you say. However, this was my first time seeing a body that someone else had killed. I quailed in fright and found myself letting out a scream.
Do you remember what the scream sounded like?
Well, all I can say is that I shrieked at the top of my lungs.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you get scared.
Yes, it is just as you say. In any case, I let out a scream.
He's pretending to be an innocent bystander, but parts of his testimony are odd, considering his situation and the place he's in. The contradiction should be quite obvious. I'll show him the evidence that proves it. Hold on. How can you do that so easily and casually? There's a door sensor.
Objection!
Mr. Sod, please stop telling such feeble lies. You don't seem to understand your position.
My position? I used to be a newspaper salesman, but then I took up the pet groomer training.
Hold it!
What about that bracelet on your wrist? It proves that you are unmistakably a prisoner. And as long as you wear that bracelet, you should not be able to move around as you please. As soon as you went through the door, the sensor would have sounded the alarm.
Oh, that is...
Peeking into the adjacent room is impossible, and you couldn't even leave the one you were in.
Hoo-wee! Nice one, Miles.
That was a real humdinger.
But does that mean Mr. Sod didn't see the body?
I'm not sure. Perhaps we should let the man himself explain it to us.
You see, that is... well... Forgive me. It appears my previous explanation was lacking. I shall clearly explain how I was able to see the body.
Very well. Let us hear your revised testimony.
There is a rather well-known technique among the prisoners here. If the hand with the bracelet stays in the room, you can step out without sounding the alarm.
Okay. That's how I was able to peek into the adjacent room. The moment I realized that the man inside was dead, I let out a scream. So that means... he kept his arm inside workroom B while he peeked into the adjacent room. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this to anyone, especially the guards, okay? Was that what he was trying to hide earlier? I should try asking him for more details about a few other things as well. Well, we'll have to do that next time. My head is abuzz with a hope. There is a hope in me. I want a case in this game that is a flashback. A flashback to Gregory, Raymond, and Manfred. I want that. No, I need that. Oh my goodness. So, I mean, it's one thing to bring in Raymond Shields and have a bit more ties to Von Karma bullshit, but then to bring back Gregory, of all things. Oh, this game has a stew cooking. The stew is simmering. And soon we are gonna eat a delicious meal. I can feel it. I can smell it. And for once it's not something stinky. Oh, baby. Oh my god. Anyway, as for Frank Sott, so good to have him back. Like, this is what I wanted. I wanted to bring back older characters that were criminals. Like, my god, this is the most perfect, flawless thing to ever happen, but, oh my god. I hope there's more. I hope there's more. Maybe. Like, this is probably gonna last a long time. I estimate we're like, maybe like, less than 20% of the way through this case, maybe? I don't know for sure, but there's a lot of room left for shenanigans, and I am here for it, whatever this game brings. Oh my god. I said it before, I'll say it again. Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is firing on all cylinders. Ooh. Man, they are getting good at making these games. Well, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Ace Attorney 2, the Investigations 2. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.